Let's Talk with author Dre Lett is a show that informs, inspires, and motivates. All shows are taped in front of a live virtual audience. Make sure to follow us so you can be notified when a new show is available on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Also follow us if you want to be a part of our live taping. Grab your beverage and snacks, get comfortable so we can let's talk. Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Let's Talk. I am your host, author Dre Lett. This is the show where we inform, inspire, and motivate during these tough times and beyond. So come on in and have a virtual seat so we can let's talk. I am so excited to be back, you guys. It's been a couple weeks and I had a nice little break. And so it's so exciting to be back, to see all of you. If you're watching this in a pre-recorded phase, I'm so glad to be back. And if you're watching live with us, several of you are tuning in. Make sure you say hello to me. Give me a shout out in the comment section so I can give you a shout out and acknowledge you even after the live recording. So you guys, tonight, let's talk about the man of many talents. We have a special guest that is currently on tour with Chris Tucker, the comedian. He is an artist, a comedian, and his name is Sherman Golden. He'll be here to share with us his many talents, and he'll be on the virtual stage shortly. You guys, it's been a minute, so I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm a little rusty. So you guys, make sure you put in the comment section where you're tuning in from so I can give you a shout out. And what we're going to do real quick, we're going to take a brief break to hear from our new sponsors. So you guys take a listen to this, and we'll be back. And again, I'm going to give you a shout out when we come back, okay? All right.
This is your girl, Danny. Yes, Chef Danny, recording artist Danny, Deacon Danny. But now I'm an author. I've always been an author, but now I'm serious about it. I'd like to introduce you to my memoir, Pretty Little Bastard Child. It's a memoir of the darkness that turned on God's light. Now, I'm going to give you a trigger warning. If, in fact, you haven't dealt with your healing, then this ain't the book for you. But I want to get you to a place where you can deal with some healing, because your trauma is not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. Atlanta, I'm talking to you directly. I'm coming to you June 21st. I'm going to be there with hugs, with smiles, and with your girl, Danny, and these books. Listen, if you want an autographed copy before then hit me up on any of my socials. I'm on Instagram at author Danny .d3. I'm on Danielle Dubois Matthews Facebook, and I'm right here whenever you need me. So check this out. I'm going to see you in June, 1650 Marietta Boulevard. Okay. If you're a vendor, it's going to be a whole day full of good stuff. You're going to have a vendor's bazaar. We're going to have an after party, and we're going to have me reading some excerpts from the book. So check this out. I want to see you there. Peace.
everyone. I'm the legendary roller skater, rockin' Richard Houston out of Detroit, Michigan, as we call Motown. We would love for you to come down to our city to enjoy our roller skating. And while you're here, pick up my book, The Motown Sound on Wheels by Rockin' Richard Houston. You'll enjoy the roller skating that we're doing here in Detroit. And while you're here also, come down to the Rollercade Roller Skating Rink, where we are doing 69 years of continuous roller skating. And if you have any problems with transportation, come on and call us and we'll pick you up at the limousine service and we'll roll you right onto the rink and right back to the airport. Thank you very much.
I'm getting ready for the function at the junction. And baby, you gotta come on now, because everybody's gonna be there. We got people coming from everywhere. We got Ling Ting Tong from China, Long Tall Sally from Carolina. We got 007, the private eye, and he's bringing all the guys from I Spy. Come on, come on, we gonna have a ball down at the function at the junction. And baby, you gotta come on now. We serving egg too young and barbecue, having chicken dumpling and kidney stew, having beef big fun till the break of dawn. Gonna shake the tail feather, shoot it till he run, hold a shotgun on the rooster and dare him to crow. Hard to put anybody sleeping, make him get on the floor. Tell Paul and tell him on, tell him about the function at the junction. Tell him that they gotta come on now. Tell him about the function at the junction, baby. Tell him that they gotta come on all the soul brothers, Jenny brothers, gift cats and ass hats and pretty girls with pretty smiles, all decked out in the latest style. And Mama Jimmy, Guitar Slim and Betty Boo and Oop-Oop-Doo, Mohair Sam from Alabama.
They say the key to great success and awesome sales is advertising. So, are you looking for a place to advertise your product, your business, or even your cause? Do you need someone to help you create an actual advertisement ad? Well, let DTO Productions help you. Here are just a sample of some of the ads that we've produced and created for our clients. We're running a special for the creation and sponsorship for one ad for 1 month for only $150. Contact us. You won't be disappointed. about entrepreneurship. So excited to have new sponsors. Okay, so let's get into who's checking in. This is my favorite time. I love to give shout out to my live virtual audience. Yes, Danny. Hey, Danny, how are you, lady? How's it going? She's going to be on the show as well, talking about her new book. So glad to see you checking in. I believe from New York, right? And let's see here, Cuz is checking in from Vegas. Hey, cousin Diane, how you doing? Love you. Hope all is well. One of the producers, hubby, of course, is in the infamous man cave. Hey, babe, thank you for your love and support. Let's see who else is checking in. I see quite a few of you. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Rockin' Rich in Houston. He is checking in. He says he's rolling on the bus. Okay. He must be working, you guys. Thank you for your support. Richard, we appreciate you so much. You guys make sure you support him and his book and his business and all that good stuff. So glad to see you, sir. And Carla, my skate sister, she is watching as well. Hey, girl, how are you? Checking in from Georgia. And oh my goodness, a lot of you. Nurse Ingrid, hey, lady, how are you? Let's see, she's evening host, and her guests wake up in time. Oh, and Veronica, hey Veronica, how are you? I'm so glad you're watching. I gotta have you on the show, you guys. She is amazing. She has her own business doing home remodels and repairs, and she is amazing to be a woman to be doing that. She's very, very good. So Veronica, I ain't forgot now. I want to have you on the show. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for your love and support. And for those of you that are watching in a pre-recorded phase, make sure you go back and give me a shout out in the comments. I always go back and check it. Okay, so we'll do that. We still got more comments coming in. Oh my goodness. So yes, we want to move right on along. So let me give a formal introduction, or excuse me, let me go into hot topics. It's been a minute, y'all. I'm a little rusty. I'm getting back in the swing of things. So let's get into hot topics first, and then I'm going to introduce my awesome guest. So excited. All right. So in hot topics, yesterday, y'all, the Jews passed away. Yes, O.J. Simpson has died of cancer at the age of 76. His family announced it yesterday, Thursday. The former NFL star and broadcaster's athletic achievements and fame was eclipsed by his 1995 trial in the brutal killings of his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman. Now, Caitlyn Jenner, who is formerly known as Bruce Jenner, the Olympian, he didn't mince words upon hearing about OJ's death from cancer. According to CNN and Twitter, X as they call it now, he said, quote, "Good riddance, OJ Simpson," unquote. Wow, that's deep. And it was rumored, allegedly, that his ex-wife, Kris Jenner, actually slept with OJ, allegedly. So I wonder if there's a little bit of animosity there from that. But anywho, that was pretty cruel, I thought. But do you guys remember where you were when you heard the news that he was acquitted? I'm gonna tell you where I was. I was in Jamaica, and I had been following the trial, but on this particular date, I didn't watch it all, obviously, because I was out of the country. And all of a sudden, I heard people screaming and dancing in the street in Jamaica. And I said, "What in the world is going on?" They said, "Turn the TV on." And sure enough, they had acquitted O.J. Simpson. So that was huge. Everybody says, "Do you remember where you were when the news came down?" So what do you guys think? Do you think he did it? You guys put in the comment section. Do you think he did it? I don't know. There's so many conspiracies out there. And by the way, RIP to the victims of this horrible, horrible murder. It's just sad altogether, how those people or those victims died. So put in the comment section if you're not scared. Let me know your thoughts on that whole situation. Next, Netflix. So for those of you that have a Netflix account, I do. I watch it. You guys, there's a new series called Files of the Unexplained, and it's really good. I watched 2 the other night. Make sure you go and watch episode 5, okay? Episode 5 talks about how Lake Lanier, a huge lake about 43 miles north of Atlanta, is haunted. Under Lake Lanier was a town named Oscarville, and it was a majority Black town. Oscarville is most famous for being a central location in a series of murders, violent crimes, and racially motivated riots that happened in 1912. So what they did was during that time, there was a white woman that said a Black man was standing over her bed while she was sleeping. The whole town kind of went berserk, kind of like a Rosewood situation, and they made all the blacks leave immediately. They couldn't take any of their belongings. They just had to go. They forced a lot of them in Forsyth County, of which they forced them into the river and said, leave, with whatever's on your back. And so when that all happened, some people died in the lake, or the lake that existed there, that's smaller than Lake Lanier, of course. And they lynched one of the guys on the spot without giving him a hearing or trial or any of that. A lot of people died, and so they were buried in the cemeteries in those towns. But in 1950, the remnants of the town was flooded during the construction of Lake Lanier. They needed more water because Atlanta was growing and we need a better water resource here. So some of the residents, like I said earlier, they drowned while fleeing the town, and others were murdered. And hundreds of people since then have died on this lake, and most believe the lake is haunted. So one of the young ladies in the series, she talks about how she was swimming and she felt someone grab her ankle and pull her under the water. And so it's just crazy. You guys make sure you take a look at that series. It's so good that some of the older people are still alive to tell the verbal, description of what their parents told them, and their grandparents to just pass it along verbally. But unfortunately, that was a black town that's underneath of Lake Lanier, and there's buildings down there, cars, trees under this 100 and some odd feet of lake water under Lake Lanier. So that's the rumor. What do you guys think? Make sure you take a look at that. I thought that was very, very good and interesting, seeing that I live in Atlanta. All right, let me go and take a look and see what you guys thought about the juice and see what your comments are. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, so Mike Stokes says it's supposed to be a movie, which I can. Yes, Mike, I heard on the local news here in Atlanta they're going to be making a movie. So I'm not sure if it's one out now, but there's supposed to be a movie in the making. So that's very interesting. Okay, Nurse Ingrid, she says she believed he did it and he kept that secret inside, and it opened the door to his demise. Oh, I know. All I can say is he's going to be he's meeting his maker. So, ooh, that's deep. Okay, and let's see here. Mark said this info was given here in Atlanta to the local news a few years ago. Yes, indeed. And thank goodness for social media. They've been spreading it around as well, because I didn't even know. And I've been living in Atlanta for quite some time. And it's a very, very popular lake. So interesting. Okay, so you guys, let's get into introducing my guest. I'm so excited to have him on the show. Oh my goodness, we have been working to get him on the show for quite some time. And let me read his formal bio. This man has got an awesome bio. This is comedian and artist Sherman Golden. He's from Warren, Ohio. He got his start in comedy at the world famous Comedy Act Theater in Atlanta, Georgia. Sherman was one of the first comedians in Atlanta to get a shot on BET's Comic View, where he became a household name. He then became a writer on the show, and some of his other TV credits are HBO's Def Comedy Jam. Remember that? Oh my God, that was hilarious. I love Def Comedy Jam. And he appeared with comedian Martin Lawrence. Also movie credits such as Spike Lee's School Days, The Pizza Man, and Player in the Pulpit. Sherman has traveled the world, opening up for some of top comedians in the country, such as Don DC Curry, Bruce, Ricky Smiley, John Witherspoon, RIP, and the Chris Tucker World Tour, which he's appeared on tour with Chris, dating as far back to 2016 to current. That is so awesome. Sherman has also worked with some of the top musical groups in the R&B industry: The Temptations, Frankie Beverly, Maze, Jeffrey Osborne, Charlie Winston, New Edition, and Patti LaBelle. You guys, before I bring him on the virtual stage, I'm going to play a short clip of his stand-up, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I think it's hilarious. So let me cue that up so you guys can take a listen to that. He is truly, truly talented.
Everybody trying to get their hustle on. That's one thing I learned about Atlanta. You got to have a hustle. 9 to 5 ain't gonna get it. Believe me, I'm telling you. I ain't even got a job, but I got a hustle. Only thing I don't like, every time black folks get a hustle, they figure out how to mess us up. Believe me, I'm telling you, my hustle, food stamps. That was mine. I was getting them. I wasn't on them, I was getting them. Every time they come out, I be down there 60-40, 60-40.
Catch somebody doing bad, 80-20, 80-20. $8 with food stamps for 20. Oh, you been to the grocery store showing out. Because you know you're going to buy things with food stamps you ain't going to buy with your regular money. You got food stamps like jumbo shrimp, T-bone steak, lobster. You coming there with money, ground beef, buffalo wings, oodles, and noodles. You can tell when brother got food stamps because he got 2 buggies. They be full of that. You're like, I don't care, ring that be ringing. You be buying other niggas when I got that put it right there. She know you got food stamps. She trying to be smart. This gonna be cash and charge. Take the whole book. Bam! Food stamps. They in the book. They in the book. I don't give a damn. I grew up on them. A lot of y'all probably grew up on them. I ain't ashamed. I used to keep a knot of them motherfuckers. I'll pull them out. Oh my God. Let me tell you, they ran through my house. I ain't see real money till I was about 16 years old. I'm telling you, you know how you get your first summer job when you're 16? That's when I seen money. Got my first check. Go to cash that money. You know, I thought the lady at the bank trying to cheat me. I went to cash that check. She started counting all that green money. I said, hey, that ain't right. The ones is brown, the 5s is orange, and the 20s is blue. Bitch, you need to get the manager.
That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. So without further ado, let me bring to the virtual stage Sherman Golden.
Oh my
Hey,
God. How you doing?
hey Sherman, that is so funny. Oh my God.
Oh man.
How you doing, sir?
Great, I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I've been trying to get you on the show for a while now. You're
No,
finally here.
no. I'm a
You
busy man.
finally Yes,
Hey,
indeed. Yes, you
yeah,
are. So
yeah.
so tell us, how did you get into stand-up comedy? Did you just wake up one day and say, I want to be a comedian? Like,
No, it's all by accident. All by accident.
really?
Yeah, I was at the Comedy Act Theater and the guys weren't funny. I didn't know it was
Wow.
open mic. I thought if you're a comedian, you're supposed to be funny. I didn't know it was like open mic where you just try to be. And I was like, man, I can do that, you know. So the guy who
Mhm.
owned the club, he was standing right behind me. He was like, if you think you can do it, you know, come on back next week and you try your luck. I said, I can not be funny. I can do what they do. And I came back that next week and he put my name on the list. He said, when they call your name, go up there and do about 5 minutes if you can last 5 minutes, you know, and I went up and did my little 5 minutes and people was laughing. He was like, you did this before? I said, nah, man, that's my first time. So they
Wow.
was starting an improv group. I didn't know even know what improv was. He like, we got an improv group. You want to be in the improv group? I was like, yeah, whatever. All right. So I came back and I got in the improv group. And that's where I met Chris, Bruce, Zoo Man. That's where I met all the guys from Atlanta that next week.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is amazing. That is such a good story. You know, you just stepped out and said, hey, I'm gonna do it.
yeah,
Let's do
yeah,
it. How
yeah.
do you come up with your material? Is it life experiences or
Life experience. Well, when I first started, every morning I woke up, I used to read the paper.
okay?
This is before social media. So I would
Wow.
read the paper and see what's going on in the world. So when I go to the club, I know what to talk about. Because I didn't want to just talk about what black folks thought was going on. I wanted to talk about what was happening in the world, you know, just in case I get in front of a different class of people. You know, I wanted to talk about everything. So
Yeah.
read the paper every day.
And put your funny spin on it, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So what has been the funniest thing that's happened to you as you're touring, as you're going to comedy clubs? What's the funniest thing you've ever seen?
The funniest thing I've ever seen.
You seen or experienced or
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a lot. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I can't. Some of them I can't tell.
Ooh.
Some of them I can't tell. Nah,
Oh, wow.
but I've
Wow.
seen a lot. Yeah,
You've seen a lot. Yeah, you
yeah.
probably have to sign a what they call it, NDA just to
Them
talk about that.
NDAs. Yeah, right, right. Well, I know one time I went to a party.
Okay.
In 1996, we was filming like the last season of Def Jam in LA. And after the party, this guy invited us to this mansion. And it was like a 3-day party.
Wow.
And yeah, and I seen how you can get turned out in LA real quick.
Ooh.
It's not for the weak. No.
Mm,
I probably was there maybe 3 hours
mm.
and I had to leave.
Wow.
Yeah. He had about I had about 12 rooms, about 12 bedroom mansion.
Okay.
And everything you could imagine he had in there.
Ooh.
Right. So this is my first time. It was they call them now Diddy parties, but that's
Oh,
what it was like that, one of them.
oh my
So I'm
God.
walking around looking and he had like garbage bags of weed like all around the house. Right. And
Oh.
so I'm like, oh my goodness. So I was putting the weed in my pocket, you know. So he was like, hey man, you ain't got to do that. He said, we're gonna be here all week. I said, not me. I don't think this is for me, right? So he started showing me around his house. I'm talking about every room you can imagine. If you wanted to see two women, you go in that room. You want to see two men, you go in that room.
Oh.
Yes. Then the cocaine room, you had to get naked. So everybody in there was naked, right? I said, "Why they naked?" He said, "Oh, they be stealing the cocaine. They got to get naked to go in there." I was like, "Oh my goodness."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. I see how it happens.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I'll be gone too.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he said we're gonna be here 3 days. I said, "Ooh,
3 days.
3 days."
Mm-mm. I'll be like, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's not for the weak.
Oh my goodness. So how is the tour coming along? How was the tour with Chris
Oh,
Tucker?
we still touring. We going back out May the 25th. We'll be in Abu Dhabi,
Ooh, okay.
then
Okay.
Dubai, then London. Yeah,
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
probably meet all kind of people while you out on the road, huh?
Yes. Matter. This is life is so crazy. I just played golf today with this white guy. He's from Abu Dhabi,
Oh,
and
okay.
I said, man, I'm gonna be there next month. So I showed him, the flyer. He was like, "Oh my god!" He said, "I stay right down the street from the arena." So he gave me his card. I said, "I'm gonna call you as soon as I get there."
Okay.
And I got a
Wow.
friend that's living over there.
Okay.
Yeah, a friend I grew up with. He's in the Navy, but he's living in Abu Dhabi now. He just called me. Yeah.
Wow.
He's
So
like, man,
so
they're running the advertisement already. He said, you'll be here on the 25th of May. I said, yes, I will.
mm. So have you been over there before?
Dubai, but not Abu Dhabi.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I heard some of the rumors like you can't hold a woman's hand, you
It's a
can't.
Muslim country, so they got
Ooh.
different. Yeah, you got. That's one thing about traveling. When you go into another country, the first thing you want to
Mhm.
learn is the rules.
Yeah, because they were like, you don't see any police, they just got cameras everywhere, and if you break
Oh,
the
no.
law,
Yeah, you break the law, they're gonna break you.
ooh.
Pick up something that don't belong to you. Whatever hand you pick it up with, that's the hand they're gonna cut off.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I
So
would be
you
scared.
want to know the law before you leave the country. Yeah,
Ooh, wow. But just seeing the pictures and so forth,
it's
and it
beautiful.
looks
It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah. Oh man, maybe one day I'll get over there. That's got to be exciting. So Chris Tucker, that's amazing. You've been touring with him since 2016. That's
I've
awesome.
been knowing that man 30 years, so
Oh,
yeah, long,
okay.
long
That's
time.
awesome. That is so awesome. So let's get into this art. Let me show this again to the viewers. Tell us about these pieces, Sherman. They're beautiful.
That one piece with the latest is 3 dimensional.
Okay.
I
Okay.
do like all kinds of art, but right now I'm doing wood burnings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm burning art on wood. Matter of fact, the one behind me is a Miles Davis piece on wood.
Oh, wow. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow, that's amazing. And to burn it, you're just using what kind of tool to actually.
it's a wood burning kit. They come with different
Okay.
types of. You can just burn the wood and get different types of reaction out of the wood. So
Oh, wow. Now, have you placed any of your pieces in an art gallery? Are they on display anywhere? Or
no, yeah. Right now, I'm trying to get them all insured. But I don't want to sell none of
you
my
don't?
not the original pieces. I'll I'll do prints, but not the original unless you get that kind of money.
Oh, okay. He said that kind of money.
Yeah, that kind of money. Yeah, right.
If you need to ask how much, then you can't afford it,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I don't put prices on them. All you gotta do is say that's the one I want, and whatever I charge you, then yeah, you should
That's
have
what
it.
it is.
That's
Wow.
what it is. Yeah, yeah.
That is so cool. You live a fascinating life. You know, you're in comic and you're an artist and going, and I understand you're a skater too,
Oh,
right?
what? I've been skating. Whew, Lord have mercy.
How many years?
Oh, all my life. All my
Wow.
life. Yeah,
Oh wow.
my life. And then I
That's
moved to
awesome.
Georgia and started skating at the Great Jelly Bean. They closed now, but that was the spot.
That was the spot. Yeah, I hear stories about that.
Oh
I
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
But it was nice.
What's that movie came out with T.I. and them?
ATL?
ATL, that ain't got nothing on the real story about the Jelly Bean.
Really? Okay.
Nothing, nothing. Believe me, that nah.
So it was more hype than the movie.
Yes, I mean the Jelly. It was based on some of the, everybody had their own little crew,
Mhm.
that they skated with, and based like that. But as far as the story, nah. I'm gonna tell you the story. I got a friend named Kojak.
Oh, I know
That's
Kojak.
my dude. That's the first person I met when I came to Georgia.
Wow.
Yes, I was playing basketball. I met him on the basketball court, and I heard him say he getting ready to go home so he can change to go skating. And I just said skating, and he told me about the Jelly Bean. I went to the Jelly Bean, and then I met some friends that I grew up with in Ohio, but they was from Pittsburgh. So
Okay.
yeah, I've been knowing them since I was like 15, 16 years old, and I seen them
Mm.
at the Jelly Bean. They were like, "We live in Atlanta now," and I was like, "Oh my God," and that was it. That
Oh.
was my little crew, and Kojak and them had their little crew. Everybody had their little crew that they skated with, and every Sunday at the Jelly Bean, it was on.
Oh, wow. I
Yeah,
bet it was live.
it was real nice.
Oh my goodness. I know Sunday nights, I'm a skater as well, which most of my audience know. And I know Sunday nights used to be the adult night. It's changed so much though now.
Yeah, well, Sunday. I mean, well, you got to understand that when it was the adult night for us, we were like younger.
Younger, yeah.
So we're older now. So if you go on Sunday night, the kids that are skating was the same age we were when we was going on Sunday nights.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Plus the music is different. I can't skate to that. It's not
Yeah.
skate music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just rap music.
Oh,
It's not skate music. So I rather go on Tuesdays when I know when I'm skating to.
yeah, Tuesdays is good.
Yeah,
Tuesdays is
Tuesdays
definitely a
is good.
good night.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so many. You guys make sure you put some questions in the comment section so I can ask Sherman for you. So, what are your what advice would you give an upcoming artist or comedian that wants to get into the business? What are some of the do's and don'ts would you say?
Um. Woo. As far as comedy comedians, I would be like, don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's a
No.
long, hard road. It's good when it's good, but it's a long road.
Okay.
It's a
In
long road.
terms of the constant
And now
work
it's
or
different. Yeah. Well, to work, yeah, because comedy is like the dope game without the dope. Yes, and your jokes that you tell are basically the drug
Wow.
you're selling.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and that's how cutthroat it is. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cutthroat. I mean, comedians will go behind your back, and if you tell them you got a show, they'll call the promoter and tell the promoter they'll do it for cheaper than you. And yes, if you got like a room,
Mhm.
a lot of comedians got rooms that they book other comedians in. So sometimes you'll book a comedian, and he'll go behind your back to the club owner and tell the club owner that he'll do it cheaper for you.
No.
Yes,
So the
yes,
stories that Cat Williams was telling are
yes, yeah,
mm,
yeah, yeah,
so you
yeah.
gotta have strong, tough skin. Yeah.
Tough, yeah, yes.
Oh wow. That's wild
He,
that is
he
that
ain't even got to the meat of it yet. He just kind of going over it. But
scratch the surface.
yeah, it's deep. It's a hard game.
Mm. Veronica wants to know, did you experience what Cat Williams was speaking on?
Which part?
Um, let's see if she puts explain. I would say more or less along the lines of people stealing your material, I would think is what she's saying.
Yes. Oh my God. I almost had to put a dude in my trunk.
Not the
But I
trunk.
knew he didn't know no better, right? Because when I did Def Jam, I did this joke about Halloween, and the little boy was dressed like a beeper and all this, right? And so I come in the club, and he doing it like word for word, right? So I
Oh.
said, "Yo, dude," I said, "That's mine, right?" He said, "Man, you don't do that no more."
No, he didn't.
Yes, he said, "I've been watching you." He said, "You don't even tell that joke no more." So I
Oh,
knew he ain't know no better. And I was like, "Look here," I said, "It don't matter if I don't do it no more." I said,
Mm-hmm.
don't do it again. I said, I would take one of yours. I said, but the best one you got is the one you took from me. You know,
Oh.
I said, but if you do it again, you going in my trunk. Simple,
Oh, going in the trunk.
going in the trunk.
Wow, that's crazy. So it's almost like when you write your material, you just gotta just keep it to yourself until you actually perform it, right?
Yes, yes,
Mm, mm.
yes.
I hear
And
I hear so many stories because
yeah, nowadays you can't even go like work out, because like the younger comedians, they don't write. They sit in the back of the room and wait for you to say something funny. Then a week later, they come, man, I got a joke just like that. I said, I bet you do.
oh,
Since you don't heard me tell it, yeah, I bet you do got one like that. So.
that's crazy. So the inconsistency in terms of work, is that true? Like you gotta always have something coming in to sustain you?
Yes, well, see, that's the other thing I tell comedians: get a job,
Oh,
get
okay.
you a job,
Okay.
man, get you a job. Don't be scared to get you a job. You
Okay.
know, and a lot of comedians are too proud to get a job because they don't want nobody to see them working and be like, hey, man, weren't you that comedian on Comic View? Yeah,
Oh,
but I got a family to feed.
right.
But a lot
Yeah.
of them do, and that's why a lot of them out here suffering.
Mm.
Yeah.
I see a lot of them on social media. Like now it's the skits. Like it's this
Yes.
one guy called Jack
Yeah.
Funny out of Detroit.
Yeah.
Hilarious. He's
Yes.
doing all these skits. So
But
is that
that's the quick way, and that like a lot of most of them are not even comedians. They just do funny skits.
okay?
And I
Okay.
tell that because it's social media because they're trying to get the numbers now. So nowadays, like if you want to get booked at a comedy club, first thing they want to do is see how many followers you got.
Ah,
You see
okay.
what I'm
That's what
saying?
Veronica's
So,
talking
so,
about.
but the one thing about a skit, you can do that skit 1,000 times till you get it right.
Okay.
When you
Okay.
grab that microphone, you got 15 seconds.
Woo.
So you can't mess up a joke and be like, oh my bad, let me do that again. No, no,
Right.
yeah,
You
no.
live. Mm.
You
Mm.
lie. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You can do
That's
a
what
skit over and over till you get it right. And a lot of audience are finding out that these guys are funny doing skits, but then when you book them to do a show,
uh-huh.
you find out they're not comedians. They just do funny skits. It's a big difference.
Ah, big difference. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
think Cat Williams was talking to that in that he says he's very talented with how he can work the audience, and he
yeah,
is. He's
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
He
Yeah.
is definitely hilarious. Somebody, Mark said something about Jelly Bean. He said he moved to Atlanta in '87, and
Yeah,
it was the first week he went to Sunday night. Yeah.
yeah, buddy. Jelly Bean was a monster, boy. Oh my god, from Detroit too. Oh my god, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, I used to hate when Detroit people come to the Jelly Bean.
No.
Jelly Bean didn't have a wooden floor; it was a cement floor,
Oh,
and
wow.
it was slippery.
Okay.
So people from Detroit would go to the end and come straight down the middle, and then
Oh.
just slide, and they would slide all the way through the center. And I don't know how they get through without getting hit, but they would slide all the way through the center, all the way to the end of the skating rink, and people would and they could slide right through them every time.
Oh, wow.
Would never try nothing like that. Well, that's why you can tell who from Detroit because they slide right through the middle every time. I say, that Detroit.
That is so hilarious.
Yeah,
I hear about those stories too because my sorority actually bought the building that Jelly Bean is in. So sometimes we have
yeah.
meetings in there and they still have the ball up there,
Oh,
in the
wow.
ceiling. Mhm. Uh-huh.
That's
Oh
what's
my goodness. So
crazy.
Diane, she said can't have step, got to know your material and who's your audience. Yeah, she's talking about the comedians. Yeah.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is so true. Oh my gosh. This is awesome that you're a skater, a comedian, an art, doing art. You are a man of many, many talents. So what's next? Are you writing on a TV show? Are you gonna be
I'm
in a
writing my
movie?
own. I got like 3 projects I'm working on.
Okay.
I got a sitcom. I probably end up getting it shot by the end of the summer.
Okay.
It's called The Upper Room.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can't even tell you what it's about, but it's called The Upper Room because I know
Okay.
people watching and people steal and
Mm.
oh, I got a TV show just like no, you don't, man. Then I got another. I got a movie. It's gonna come out. It's called The First and the 15th.
Oh, I can only imagine what that's about.
Exactly. See, everybody when you say The First and the 15th, you already know what it is, right?
Right,
Exactly.
right. That's
Exactly.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness. So if somebody wanted to book you or have you come out and do, just how do they get a hold of you? I know you gave me the information.
Yeah, you can call my agent. His name's
Okay.
Norris Tucker.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if they want to buy your paintings or your artwork, just get in touch with him as well.
No, you can inbox me on Instagram.
Okay,
It's
on Instagram.
Golden Sherman backwards. Yeah,
Okay.
Instagram, because I got all my work is on there on Instagram. You can go to my Instagram page and see all my artwork. And
Okay. That's
let me know which
awesome.
one you like. And if you got that kind of money, you can get the original.
You got that kind of money.
I don't want to sell my original, but if you got that kind of money, you can get it.
You can get it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another comment about Jelly Bean. He said the floor was blue.
It was blue, yes. It was blue. Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Somebody want to know, do you have any kids and are you married? Uh-oh.
No, I got 3 grown daughters. Let me see. Matter of fact, one of them will be turning 34 this month. I got 34, 33, and 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you're not married. You're an eligible bachelor, is what she want to know.
Yes. Yeah, I'm eligible bachelor. Yeah. But
Uh-oh.
I gotta run a credit check on you first, though.
It's too funny.
Somebody got a cosign.
And Mike Stokes, he's one of those Detroit skaters.
Oh
He wants
yeah.
to know, do you have any OJ jokes? Oh yeah.
No, but I know one thing. I know when white folks found out he was dead, orange juice went down 50%.
It did. They
Yeah.
was mad.
Yeah. You can go buy you some orange juice half price right now.
They was so mad. Oh my
I don't think he
goodness.
did it though. I don't think he did it.
You don't what do you think? You think somebody else
He
did it?
know
Or
who did it. He know who did it, but he didn't
Mhm.
do it because
Mm.
the way she was killed, you have to be a professional to do what they did to her.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Mm.
her head was cut off. The only thing was holding her head on was the back of the skin on her neck. Other than
Are you
that,
serious? Oh,
yes,
I did not
yes.
know that.
So you
Mm.
know how skillful you have to be to cut through the bone and the neck.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah.
Mm. But my thought on that is that okay, you got off, chill out. Why does he go to Vegas and try to steal?
Because
Like,
somebody hyped him up.
oh, that was crazy.
He already knew he had pawned all that stuff. But then he heard somebody was selling it, and he tried to go in there and strong arm. You know how your friends talk, oh man, I can't believe you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. They're selling your Heisman Trophy, they selling all your stuff, and you ain't gonna do nothing. You know how like people they talk you in, and you be like, oh man, I gotta do something. I gotta do something.
He got his chest out, ready to go.
Yeah,
Huh?
exactly.
Too
So
funny. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Stanley is saying something. What else is Stanley saying? Is the brother the one in Spike Days was crossing over and singing "Make My People Want"? Yeah. What role were you in the movie School Days?
I was just in a quick little scene. Remember the football game, the homecoming game?
Yeah.
They were losing like
Okay.
horribly. So Spike was like, I want to shoot somebody, just a close shot of somebody being mad because we're losing a homecoming game.
Okay.
So he was like, come on, man, come on. I said, no, because I wasn't even supposed to be there, right? He's like, come on,
Oh.
get up. I said, no, I was just walking around watching him shooting different scenes, right? And he put me in there, and I'm talking about he put the camera like right on my face. And he's like, act like you mad, act like I was like, yo, ain't shit, yo. He's like, all right, cut. I said, that's it. He said, yes. So when the movie came out, when my mama saw that, my mama thought I was rich. I was like, no, mama, it don't work like that. She said, baby, I know you got that check. I said, nah, baby, it don't work like that. She thought I was in the whole movie. You couldn't tell my mama nothing.
Oh wow, that is too funny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And of course Mark's got the crying and laughing emoji. Oh man, about OJ. That's terrible. Mm-mm. Oh my gosh. I am so honored that you came.
Oh, you know what though? Let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
What's the Kardashian girl that don't look like them?
Oh, you know what? I know what you're about to say.
Chloe. That's
Yes,
OJ's daughter. That's OJ's daughter.
they said, yep, that's what
That's
they
OJ's.
said. Because if you think about it, she's big bone like him
Yeah,
and
she got that big
everything.
head like him.
Yeah.
That's his daughter. That's why Bruce Jenner mad.
Caitlin. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bruce. Bruce.
I ain't gonna go
Yeah.
there. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because she allegedly said she slept with him, and that's what everybody say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the rest of them are small and short, and
Yep.
she look
Yep.
good.
She looked just like OJ. I'm telling you.
Mhm. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That mama is
Watch
something
when
else.
the wheel come out and she get all that.
Oh, them Kardashians are something else.
Ooh, you ain't lying, boy. Ooh.
And you know what's crazy going back to Caitlyn or Bruce? He said all that good riddance, but I believe he was in a car accident where he killed somebody too.
Yeah.
So come on now.
But he white.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what
It's
you mean.
different. It's a different law.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can do that.
Wow. Wow. And Mark said they messed Bruce up. I
Yeah,
know
they can
every
do
man
that.
that comes in contact with the Kardashians, they end up messed.
No, every black man.
Oh,
Believe they drive me. I
Kanye.
don't know what it is. They drive them crazy. Woo.
What was the basketball player name? The guy, he was
That was
married
in the
to
crack house. He was in the. Oh, he was in what was it?
a brothel.
He was in the brothel in Vegas. Yes,
Oh, that's not funny, but it's funny. I'm
smoking
sorry.
5 8 balls a day.
Ooh, wee. Them
Mm.
Kardashians will put it on you.
What? Only one got away was what's the brother that played for USC?
Oh, I know you're talking about. That was Kim's first boyfriend. Oh,
Yeah, 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 yeah. He the only one got away. He
got
got away.
away. Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh my goodness. Well, we got to have you come back on when you are. Oh, here's the name. Oh, Mike said Lamar Odom. Yeah, yeah.
Lamar Odom, yeah. Oh my God, I don't know what they did to him, but woo,
He messed up.
woo, what? And Kanye was already crazy,
No.
and they made him really crazy.
Really crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Reggie. Nurse Ingrid
Reggie
said,
Bush,
Yep, that's
he
who it
got
was.
away. He got away.
Yep,
Yeah,
he
he the only
did.
one got away.
I know he like, whoo.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, we got to have you come back on, Sherman. You are funny.
yeah,
I know you on the road, but whenever you
yeah,
have some free time, hit me up and you are welcome to come back anytime, sir. Let me
yeah.
put your information up again. So in case people want to book you, if you're available, um,
Yes,
definitely reach out to his manager, Norris Tucker, and there's the number. So excited to have you on. And hopefully I'll see you on the wood when you get back from Dubai.
no doubt, no doubt. Yes, I got. I want to get back on it because when we start having auditions, I want to come on and let the people know where they can come and audition.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Hey, look, if you need some writers, hit your girl
Yes,
up.
I'm looking for writers. Yeah,
Yes, yes. So that's awesome. Well, congratulations to you, sir. You keep doing your thing, and I appreciate you so much.
no problem. Appreciate being on.
But we'll be talking soon. Be safe out there, okay?
See you
Okay.
Tuesday on the wood.
Yes, sir.
All right, now goodbye. All right.
That was Sherman Golden, you guys. Oh, he is funny. He is a lot of fun. I like him, definitely. Woo! So I want to thank him again for coming on Let's Talk. We've been trying to get him on the show for quite some time, and we finally got the schedules to match, and so excited to have him on the show. So as we close out the show, you know how befitting, because he's a man of many talents, skater, artist, comedian. He can do it all, right? I looked up a positive quote that I thought would be befitting to someone like himself. And basically, it says, you just have to find that thing that's special about you that distinguishes you from all the others. And through true talent, hard work, and passion, anything can happen. And that is from the entertainer, Dr. Dre. So if it's something you want to get into, keep pressing forward, keep pushing. Don't let anybody discourage you. And you too can achieve your dreams as well. So as I tell you guys each and every week, do one good thing for one person each day, and you can affect 365 lives. We'll be back next week, Friday, April 19th. We've got a great show. I'm so excited about that. Those guests coming on as well. You guys make sure you tune in and you be a part of the live virtual audience. If no one has told you if no one has told you that they love you, know that I love you. You guys stay safe out there. And until we meet again, I'm out.